Anyway, now that we're done with some spoilers, why don't we talk about the latest episode of You've Watched a Game of Thrones?
Yes.
The Ghost of Harrenhal, Season 2, Episode 5, and break it down and go on this Game of Thrones journey with you.
Let's dive right in.
I'll admit, this was, the ones in Season 2 have like a lot going on at once. I think they get better later at like kind of focusing on a couple of stories per episode.
Right. I feel like right now it's just piecing things together.
It does. They had kind of, in my opinion, like after Season 1 ended and you kind of had Ned Stark as like the focal point, they had like, the Season 2 is like, they have a lot of different characters and none of them are really the main character anymore.
Right.
And they kind of just, they haven't quite figured out how to make it run smoothly. They get better as it goes on.
Okay.
But anything jump out at you from this episode?
I love Arya. I love the storyline with her right now.
Oh, really? Let's start with that.
So she is still working as a servant to
Tywin Lannister.
Papa Lannister.
Papa Lannister.
And she's good at kind of playing him, I feel like. She's avoiding being discovered as to who she really is. And then she's kind of found an ally in the prisoner she let go a few episodes before that. And now he's doing her a favor and killing mean people.
Did you recall him? The guy that let go? Okay.
I saw it in your notes. I knew he looked familiar, but I didn't know why.
No, it's been a couple of weeks. And yeah.
And why is he like dressed and is
Lannister
he someone
guard.
important? Oh, so why was he a prisoner?
We don't know why he was a prisoner. We don't.
Oh, okay.
That is still unknown. We know that after there was that, remember that fire? Like that people attacked him and there was a fire and
he was
that's when his
carriage.
her friend died. Yeah,
okay.
He was in the carriage. And she freed him and his two prisoner buddies and now he's gone over to the Lannister side just because, you know, it's a paycheck, man.
Yeah.
And but he's going to pay her back with this. Who does that? Why would?
Thanks for saving my life. Who do you want dead?
Exactly. 3 people. Which is interesting. He's kind of a mysterious character, you know?
He is, but I like their alliance.
Yeah, I like it too.
She has another friend, which...
Who should Arya use the 3 gifts on? She killed the one guy, the guy who was putting the rats in everybody's stomach. Remember that?
She did. Oh, she killed him?
Well, she requested that he be killed.
Okay.
And then he died.
Yes.
And then the guy was like...
Looked like he got pushed from a balcony or something. Did she said the other 2?
She hasn't yet.
Okay.
He offered her 3. She said 1. He killed the 1, so she has 2 more.
Is she going to go after Mr. Lannister?
Do you think she should?
Depends on whether or not she wants to escape, because he really hasn't been mean to her.
Not mean to her.
But he is.
I mean, he's the reason Robb is... Well, he's not the reason. Joffrey's the reason. But he's fighting Robb. He is in the war against Robb. If you kill him, it might end that war. At least make it a lot easier.
Wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt. But then again, you're right, he hasn't been terribly mean to her. He's even kind of nice to her, even a little bit, you know, giving her a nice job. She would have been tortured if not for him.
Right, and he knew she was a girl.
Yeah, I did like the way... She admitted she was a northerner, but she didn't give away too much. Mm-hmm. So she's playing a good game.
She is.
We'll see where that goes. Anybody else that you think you should kill?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who stands out there, because she's got her friend.
Yeah, Gendry.
Other than that, no one's really sticking out.
Fair enough. No, that works. I mean,
lot.
right now, time is just the... I mean, technically, she could just ask to kill Cersei if she really wanted to, or Joffrey.
Oh, it doesn't have to be in that camp.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know the rules. This weird assassin, creepy, long hair, gray streak, backwards talking man is playing by. But we'll find out. So that is that. How about, let's go to Renly's camp and start with the top scene episode where the shadow baby monster...
Where we left off with the devil.
Exactly.
We picked up with the devil.
Did this clear anything up for you?
Not at all. I still don't get it, but it did kill... who did it kill?
Renly.
Oh, yes, Renly.
King Renly.
King Renly is dead. I was surprised at the reaction by, is it Brienne of Tarth?
Yeah, Brienne of Tarth. Yeah, she
seemed
out.
like they had been best friends forever and ever.
Oh, yeah, she flipped her lid. Like,
But I like the friendship that she's formed with Catelyn now, and I like that they're working together.
Right, I mean,
I would want her on my side. She's huge.
She's huge, and she seems, you know, obviously powerful. Obviously a good fighter.
Took down 2 guards.
Yeah, nasty. So she can't go back then to them because she took down 2 guards,
right.
and everyone thinks she killed Renly. Mm-hmm. So you enjoy the Catelyn Brienne?
I do. I think they're going to be good together.
Sisterhood?
Girl power.
What about the other people that used to serve Renly? Like his wife, Marjorie, and then his lover, Loras.
Yeah, that's an awkward situation. But I think that she is going to somehow team up with Littlefinger.
Well, he seemed to be hinting that they wanted to team up.
Because he said, do you still want to be in power? Or he asked something, do you still want to be queen?
It's a famous-ish line. Do you want to be a queen? Like,
she goes,
I
no,
want to be the queen.
Yeah.
So and they do have an army. Like they're a powerful family, those two. Mm-hmm. And do you get that they're brother and sister?
Yes.
Good.
I knew that because she was like, we need offspring. Do you
Right.
need me to send you in first or something?
And we're Littlefingers with the Lannisters, so we'll see
Yes.
if maybe they ally up, maybe they go against the Lannisters. We'll have to find out.
What will happen?
Exactly.
I just can't wait.
And and then Stannis, the guy who is in charge of, Melisandre, the one who had sex with Melisandre, then birthed a shadow baby, is
Captain John Smith.
It works, yeah. is doing pretty good. His brother's dead, but that was what he wanted. Mm-hmm. Now his brother's army went over to him, so he's in a good position. He can now attack the Lannisters. Mm-hmm. Davos, his advisor, told him not to bring the creepy red woman Melisandre along with him.
Wait, so Davos is the one that looks like the captain?
Yes.
Okay.
Stannis is the kind of
Right.
little more, he's the guy in charge. He's sort of balding, stern, gruff, not very funny.
Receding hairline, yeah.
Receding hairline, yes. So the next move was to attack King's Landing without Melisandre. Do you think it's a good idea?
And he was trying to tell him what happened, right? And he didn't want to hear it?
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, he's the one that hooked up with her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why he doesn't want to hear it. Maybe he knows more than we do? Or
I mean,
maybe...
I was watching it. It seemed like he was doing that thing where you're trying to tell him something. He's like, I don't want to hear it. No, I think he knows what happened. He just would rather not talk about it because it's weird and it's creepy.
Yes.
As you saw.
Incredibly.
But he did it. So is he morally compromised? I mean, who is he to
But didn't you
try
say
to act
she was
above
already
this all?
pregnant before they hooked up?
No, she wasn't.
Oh.
She just got pregnant, came to term in like a week, and gave birth to a demon.
That came from him.
That came from him, yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
So yeah, I wouldn't want to know either.
Do you think he should take Melisandre with him when he attacks King's Landing? She obviously has.
Heck no.
She's obviously has power, though.
She's creepy.
Okay, fair enough. She is creepy.
I feel like she's just gonna come with baggage.
And Davos's point was that, she.
She, I feel like, has a deal with the devil.
Well, let me ask you this question. So Stannis is now going to go to King's Landing. The Lannisters are preparing. Who would you want to win in that clash? Because the Lannisters, so it's like Stannis, who births shadow babies, and then Joffrey, who is the absolute worst. Some of these people are still around.
I just feel like they're more powerful.
Fair enough. Also, Tyrion's on the Lannisters.
And he's my favorite.
You do like him.
I do.
I'm not sure you like anybody on the other side at this point.
That's true, too.
I like Davos, though. Captain seems like a stalwart kind of guy.
Yes.
He's a nice person. Talking about Tyrion, trying to look at what the people were doing. People were calling him a demon monkey. They think he's not acting in their best interests. Do you think that's fair to him?
No. I feel like he ran, or I don't know.
I think that's a good insight. I mean, I'm not sure people trust him because he's smart and he knows what he's doing, but he's also,
He's slick.
a slick. And I mean, even today, people don't really like that. Mm-hmm. Like a guy I don't know, President Johnson was slick and he had a bad reputation. Well, no, I don't think it's not a great analogy, but it's not a terrible analogy.
Not too familiar with
He was smart.
Johnson.
He was smart and competent, but had a reputation for being brash and kind of unpersonable.
Okay.
And is it fair
That could be Tyrion.
Yeah. And is it fair to kind of put down someone who's a good leader and a competent leader, even if they're not the best front man?
No, I don't think that's fair.
Okay, good. And we'll see how that goes next
Because
week.
you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. I think that's a good way to look at Tyrion.
Okay.
He's got a lot of hidden, wonderful depths. Just get past the surface. You bigots. No, I'm just kidding. You guys. Do we have any questions or comments so far, Richard?
Only just about Bran, I guess, leading into maybe season 7 and beyond. Someone here, Daniel Smith, was wondering if Bran Stark will ever walk again.
Will Bran Stark ever walk again? I doubt it. Would you like Bran Stark to walk again?
Wait, is that a spoiler that you're trying to deflect?
I mean,
so
this
he's
guy's
still
asking.
not walking?
I mean, it's broken. It's like his spine's broken. It doesn't just
Oh.
click. He is a paraplegic.
Oh, that's so sad. I didn't know that. I mean, I just thought he was gonna like somehow heal or get better or
Gotcha.
miraculously start walking.
Yeah, I'm
again.
sorry, he doesn't. that's
Well,
a permanent kind of thing. But he's doing okay. Let's talk about Bran for a second. He's back at Winterfell. He's being the Lord of Winterfell. here in
Something's
Kitchener.
closing in on them.
Yes.
Someone.
Did you
something.
pick up what it might be? So I think they gave you enough clues here to tell you.
An army?
Some kind. Well, he had a dream that the sea was going to overtake Winterfell and drown everyone.
He's very intuitive with his dreams.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think we should be picking up on the fact that he gets weirdly specific dreams.
So it
That's
has
not by
something
accident.
to do with, would it be Greyjoy's army?
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh.
Because we got that scene with Theon, who can't get no respect on his new boat.
Yeah.
And, like,
what
all
was the
his-
conversation he had with that guy? I kind of missed what the catch was there.
I'm not sure. Well, he talked to a couple of guys. I just think he's been put in charge of this new boat, and he's like, I'm the captain now. And they're all like, yeah, whatever, because they don't respect him. They think he's soft because he didn't grow up. He grew up over in the north. They think they're big tough guys,
Right.
And they're not going to take orders from a young puke of a man like Theon, which is what they see him as. There was one guy who was kind of nice to him, and Theon's plan. He said that he wants to gain their respect, so he's not going to do what his father told him and just raid these fishing villages. He's going to go for something bigger. Now, if we link that up, he might be going for Winterfell.
Ooh.
Which would be...
But that's his old family.
It is.
Ugh, the show.
I mean, should he do that? It's all about where his loyalties lie. Does he have more loyalty to his actual family or his kind of adopted foster hostage family?
I said adopted family because his real family kind of kicked him to the curb.
And they're kind of jerks. His
Yeah,
sister
they're not
even
nice
there
either. Ugh, yeah.
showed up and was just like, yeah, you're dumb. I'm going to go with my 30 ships.
Unless he's joining forces.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure what's happening yet, but
Okay.
I think what we're supposed to get from this is that he's planning to do something big and bold and impressive,
At Winterfell.
at least in the north and at Winterfell.
Oh, okay.
And so Bran should be watching, and that's what Bran's dream is portending. We don't know
Gotcha.
entirely for sure, so we'll see. Next, we stop beyond the wall real quick, just really a stop off for Jon Snow and company. How's their mission going?
They found a fire.
They found a fire in the mountains.
Oh my
Great.
God. And he was volunteering to do something.
He's volunteering to go, because the reason they're out there is because there are all these wildlings amassing, which are just people who live on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
And they don't know why, and they don't know how. They just know it's happening. So that he's going to join this little recon mission to go and sneak up to a fire they're making in the mountains and just probably kill those wildlings up there. And then
See what's up.
see what's up, yeah. A little recon. I'd forgotten these scenes. I enjoyed Sam in these scenes. He was so happy.
He
Just
is.
like, he was interested. Just like, look where we are, the fist of the first man. It's so fascinating.
He's fun. What a good outlook on life he's got.
I'm a little concerned. I mean, it's kind of like rough and tumble up there, just like marching through horrible
That is
snow-covered
some
tundra.
serious optimism.
Yeah, I'm impressed he can be that happy up there. So hopefully that lasts. But we didn't do a
We need
whole
that
lot
kind of
there.
optimism for Chicago winters here.
Exactly. You know, when that kind of optimism for America.
That's
Anyway, let's move on to our last little area, Karth, where Daenerys settles in to life as kind of a very fancy guest of a rich person. Mm-hmm. How are things going for her?
She's intrigued at the thought of marrying him because then she would get her ships and her army to go
Enough
home.
money to do it.
Yes.
His name is, what's his name? Zaron Doxus. These names that make it impossible to say.
And he's got the key to unlock this door to her answers, pretty much.
I think it's just a bunch of money behind that door was the
Right.
implication to buy crap. Should she take it? So she got a marriage offer. It could help her. He wants to be king of Westeros, basically, alongside her.
I don't think she should. I'm with Jorah.
Why not?
Because then she'd be tied to him and it wouldn't all be hers.
Okay, that's a good point, because it'd be his money buying this stuff.
I think she's powerful enough on her own. She doesn't need him.
She has dragons. She has a little. I mean, but again, she is in a position where she doesn't have a ton. I mean, she has like 3 dragons, but they're babies. Like, you could kill
That would
those
be
things.
the easy way out, and I feel like she's not going to take it.
Fair enough. So you're with Jorah, who kind of gave her a very passionate speech about
And then
how cool
did
she
she
is.
catch on to the fact that maybe he likes her?
What do you think?
Yes, because I feel like she got kind of nervous. Well, what's his face brought it up first,
Right.
and then when they were talking, but he's still very respectful. I think he has her best interest at heart and knows that she can succeed on her own.
Yeah, it feels like the show is telling us that he loves her. Is that a bad thing, though? Because
I
it's
don't think
not. You're correct. He's not doing anything bad. He's not like.
He's
disrespecting her
respectful. He
boundaries.
keeps his distance. Yeah, he just gives his input.
He gained a nickname around this time among the fans, Lord Friendzone, he was called. Because
That's
he's
funny.
just always in that area. I think we can get that. Oh, what about the her little tour through the market space? Creepy dude with the blue lips.
Well, can we stop with the creepy people? Like he
We
was.
cannot.
He's the creepiest yet, I think. He tops her brother.
Does he really? Her brother was really creepy. At least
But this guy, he looked like, the Antichrist.
he styles himself a warlock who can do magic tricks.
And he cloned himself.
He did. That was impressive.
Yeah.
It seems like there are a lot of people offering her things, and I think her choice right now is who do I listen to, what route do I go to get what I want.
Are they just poisonous apples?
Yeah, I think that's what she has to figure out.
Yeah.
Like she go with Zara Zarandaxis, the very rich,
I think she's good
guy.
with
She go with
trusting
this
herself.
weird, creepy blue man, or just go with Jorah and just go it alone. And that's
Joro and alone. That's my vote.
cool. Lord Friendzone wins
Lord
out for this week.
Friendzone for the win.
Any other notes in this episode? Oh, maybe it was kind of an in-betweener.
It is. It's building.
It's getting somewhere.
It is. We're on our way.
Exactly. Any other notes? Any other things you want to get off your chest?
I think I'm good. What about you, Dan?
I think we're pretty good. Did we not see anybody this week? I think we saw everybody. Did we see everybody? Well, no, we didn't see Rob at all.
We didn't see Joffrey
We didn't. Or Sansa or Rob. So,
Yes.
cool. Any questions or comments from the peanut gallery, Richard?
Nothing about the segment here, but maybe another future question for the
Yeah.
series. Will Daenerys eventually marry Jon Snow?
Will Daenerys eventually marry Jon Snow? You know,
What?
It's possible. They still haven't met in the show, by the way, so this is still just fan theory.
Wow.
You know what? I feel like that's like the obvious way to go. I almost hope it doesn't happen just because it's so what you would expect to happen. The two kind of lead hero characters getting together.
Aren't
but
they
maybe
brother and sister?
No, they are. What are they? They are aunt and nephew. Yes.
Okay.
Right? I think that's right. Whatever.
We need
They're
a family
related.
tree. Anyway.
In any case, I don't know, but we'll see. Anything else, or are we done for the day?
That's it.
All right, thanks guys for watching. We'll be back next Wednesday at 4. I don't take a week off, I think the next week, so we can celebrate. Oh wait, do we have one more week after that? No,
We only have one more week until
Yeah, and then that's that.
the break. Yeah.
Thanks guys, and Valor Morgulis.
We'll see you next time.
Good night.